Okay, so the first part is shoulder stretches, and so what you want to do is get into a doorway, and what I'm doing is I'm going 2 feet approximately out of the doorway, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have my hands about shoulder height, and then I'm going to go into the doorway keeping my head back and pinching the shoulder blades. This is a great shoulder stretch. So it doesn't matter the order, but I'm going to go ahead and go into the doorway again, keeping the head back, not messing my posture up, and then pinching the shoulder blades. So I would do that approximately 10 times. The second one is to get in alignment with the doorway and now the affected side. So let's say my shoulder problem is on my right side. I'll step in with the right foot. Okay? Shoulder problem, right shoulder problem, I'll step in with the right foot. Left shoulder, obviously it's opposite. I'm going to get close to the doorway. Hand is up on the door frame, and I'll step in. And what you should feel is you should feel a good stretch throughout here, okay? And again, you're holding that for a good 10 to 20 seconds. I would do it 10 times. Make it simple. Do 10 repetitions, 10 times, 10 seconds. Real simple. The next one is to take the hand across the body. This is the affected shoulder. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this, and you're going to be able to feel that stretch in this area, the rotator cuff area. So we're going to go ahead and stretch that again for about 10 seconds, then relax, and then just do it again. Do it 10 times. Everything 10 seconds, 10 repetitions. Take it again over your head. I'm going to put this behind my upper back, and I'm going to pull, and I'm going to go sideways. And you'll feel a really good stretch on that shoulder. So remember, it's always a good idea to do both shoulders, just to keep the shoulders healthy. And then the second part is to then go ahead and take your hands. See how I'm clasping my hands? Just clasping them and then pumping them upwards. Now I'm going to turn a little bit because you need to see this. You don't want to be doing this. You don't want to have your head go forward. You want to keep the head back, and you're pumping up. And you're going, again, about 10 repetitions, keeping the head back, going upwards as high as you can. Okay? Those are some great stretches. Now, why don't we go ahead and talk about exercises. So if you take a hand weight, this is a remote control obviously, I'm going to take a hand weight about 10 pounds. And what I'm going to do is I'm keeping my elbow locked against my side. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go outwards with that weight. Again, 5 to 10 pounds, depending. If you're a woman, you're just going to start at 5 pounds. If you're a man, you should be able to do 10 pounds. Go out. Again, 10 repetitions going out. The next part of it is then to go in. Okay? So to go in, and you can do it with bands. Bands are really good. If you have bands and you kind of put them in lock them in the doorway, you could do the same thing, and you have a little bit more resistance. Another one, so we have different exercises, is to take the weight and then go upwards. Okay? Go upwards. Down and across. Down and across. You should take your thumb and point it out. See how my thumb is pointing out? So you go out and then up. Now I'm going to point my thumb to my left. This is my left. I'm going to point the thumb to the left. And again, down, thumb out. Then rotating the arm, the whole arm, keeping the arm relatively straight. Okay? So those are some really good exercises besides stretches with the shoulder that are helpful. So start those today, and if there's any soreness, 2 things can be, you can do. One is you can do ice. Ice is always a good idea to do afterwards. If you feel that your arm is really sore, good thing to do before you do these stretches and exercises is maybe to heat the area to get the increased blood flow. but always it's a great idea to ice afterwards. So that should be it for the shoulder exercises, shoulder stretches and exercises combined.